You know what my fridge and rich people have in common? They both know something I don't, and they're both ignoring me. Today I'm going to explain why the poor stay poor and the rich get richer.
Yeah!
Spoiler, it's not a lizard people conspiracy. Although honestly, that would be easier to accept. Every morning I make myself the same promise. Today is the day I start getting rich.
Woohoo!
And every morning, I break that promise before breakfast. He grabs his phone. First thing he sees, a crypto ad guaranteed to moon.
What?
Oh, great. Another chance to become a millionaire overnight. Thanks, universe. You really know what I need. Just wake up at 5 a.m., meditate, invest, and don't buy coffee. You know what? I woke up at 5 a.m. once. It was an accident. My alarm clock broke. In the right direction. Guilty. Life sentence? Poverty. Okay, let's get serious for a second. The first reason the rich get richer is time. Not in the sense of they have more hours in the day. They have the same 24 hours. But they use time like a weapon, and I use it as an excuse for anxiety.
Huh?
A rich person spends that time either sleeping properly or letting their money work on its own. My money? My money is watching, still deciding what to watch, right along with me.
Shut up!
Money invested early grows longer. It's called compound interest.
Huh?
Rich people start investing earlier not because they're smarter, but because they have less fear and more of a safety net that lets them take the risk.
Yeah!
And that brings us to reason number 2, pulling up in a BMW.
Wow.
Picture this. You have $500 extra. What do? Invest it? Or does your fridge break the exact same day? I knew you had extra money. I've been waiting. You worked fine yesterday. Here's the thing. Poor people don't get room for error. One breakdown, one hospital bill, one flat tire, and boom, the I'll start investing plan is canceled. Rich people have a cushion. Their fridge breaks, they don't even notice. They just pay and move on. It's not because they deserve more. It's because they have a buffer that lets their money actually work instead of constantly putting out fires. Reason number 3 is access. And I have to confess something embarrassing here. He tries to open an investment account, a 47-page form. Terms like Sharpe ratio and diversified portfolio.
Huh?
I honestly tried to read it. 10 minutes in, I realized it would have been easier to learn Klingon. James, buy me something good.
What?
The usual, sir. He has a James, and I have Google and anxiety. Rich people have professionals managing their money. Poor people have forums, half of which are bots selling courses on how to become a millionaire in 30 days. Okay, here comes an uncomfortable truth. Ready? Poverty changes your brain, literally. When you're constantly thinking, will there be enough money for food? You don't have any mental bandwidth left for long-term planning. Picture your brain as a tiny office. One employee's dealing with, will I make rent? Another's handling, why did I order delivery again at 2 a.m.? And a third employee, the one who's supposed to think about retirement, is asleep on his desk because nobody's called on him in 5 years. For rich people, that retirement guy doesn't just work. He's got his own office, a coffee machine, and probably a window view. Scientists call this scarcity tunnel vision. When you're stressed about money, you physically can't think about the future, only about surviving today. And that's the most unfair part. It's not that poor people don't have money. It's that poor people don't have the mental space to figure out how to get it. But here's a twist for you. You think rich people don't get scared? What if the market crashes? What if James leaves for a competitor? What if I lose everything and I have to cook for myself?
Huh?
Okay, maybe not the exact same fear. But rich people have their own stress. It just has more zeros attached. The difference is, their fear is about losing comfort. The fear of the poor is about not surviving. Those aren't the same thing. And pretending everyone has the same problems just at different scales is like comparing a scratch to a broken bone.
Shut up!
Max decides to run an experiment. He finds the secret rich people's chat, which is actually just his bank's regular support chat. Hello, I would like to know the secret to wealth. Hello, your balance is $12.47.
Huh?
There it is. The secret is that I have no money. Wealth is a party he wasn't invited to. He didn't know the dress code, never got the invitation, and the bouncer at the door is compound interest, quietly laughing at everyone who showed up too late. But you know what? The party's not over yet. I'm just going in through the back door, with a flashlight, and, possibly, in socks instead of shoes, because I wasn't prepared. Look, the truth is the system isn't always fair. The rich get richer because they have time, a safety cushion, and access that most of us don't. It's not your fault if things are hard for you. But here's what I figured out while untangling this mess. Small steps aren't not enough. They're the beginning. You don't need $1 million right away. You need one right step today, even if it's just opening that account you've been too scared to open for 3 years. Also, stop arguing with your fridge. It's going to win no matter what. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, hit like, and I'll see you next time. Bye!